Who should I show my poem to first? Oh boy.
Well, Natsuki hasn't been here for a while, so I don't, The pressure's on you!
Let's do a coin flip. Alright. Heads or tails? We'll do it 3 times. Just so we have a defined character. Alright. Heads or tails for Natsuki or Sayori? Heads for Natsuki, tails for Sayori.
That must have been a really heavy coin.
Heads.
Oh?
So Natsuki gets the first vote. Alright. Yuri and Monica. Yuri is heads, Monica tails.
It's a really loud coin.
Monica. Now it's Natsuki versus Monica. Natsuki heads, Monica tails. Natsuki!
Yes! Us run! They're down now!
I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first.
Dot. Oh.
Dot, question mark.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me, princess. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes.
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
So... Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that we'll like it.
Alright, here we go. You want to read it?
Oh, I can... I'll read it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can waltz. Owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
There was only one rhyme. It's like, is that a haiku?
Well, she got blunt near the end. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well... Because... everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes! Exactly! Oh, Hannah! I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard! Like in this poem! Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set it for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. See?
Oh.
So I tricked you, and I'm not apologizing for it. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro!
That's what it means to be infinite.
You stop that now! I'm glad you learned something. I'ma slap you. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decide to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Okay, who next?
Oh boy, you voice all of these characters. This is gonna be difficult for you.
Fuck! Okay, coin flipping time! Sayuri, Yuri. Sayuri is heads, Yuri is tails. It's, okay, Yuri. Yuri got that one. Now, Yuri versus Monica.
Oh.
Yuri's heads, Monica is tails.
Just get a dime.
Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Let me face desk.
Loading words.
Okay, I'm good.
Loading words. Loading words.
Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? And it fucking shows, you disgraced human being.
Yeah. Fuck you, bitch. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure.
I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No! Yes.
I mean, it sucks, but no!
Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands, but her hands are down here.
She's using magic. She's got two faces.
Okay. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together.
Oh, so we just picked a bunch of random words and we just picked a bunch of random words. We didn't even make a sentence.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what we really did.
The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
It scares me.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a single poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind.
Ohana!
I shouldn't be talking. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Ghost under the light.
The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight, to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back.
Up and down the boulevard.
I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it looks like you took...
That's all, folks.
But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild.
Oh.
Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts? Oh, are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Stuffing King Kun. Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Oh, so no cat then.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon be left with nothing.
And you know something else? I'm not even high. Yep, completely sober.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Okay. Last coin flip. Heads, Sayori. Tails, Monica. It's heads.
Oh my god!
Oh my goodness!
Oh my god!
This is so good, Stephen King Kun! Huh? Eh? I love it!
Woohoo!
I had no idea you were such a good writer! Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. I'm not even high. Well... maybe that's why.
I can't read any of this, but it looks awesome!
I don't know how to read.
I can't read.
Because I have no idea what I like either. I have no plans for my future. Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's life.
It's your heart! It's your heart, it's your
a
mind,
stuff.
it's your stuffed pillow!
It's a Stuffing Kun poem! And that makes it really extra feel special talking words.
Super special,
Like I
awesome!
like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. Oh, you're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. Yeah. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact I'm sitting in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
Your
See?
promise.
See? Yeah.
Break
My promise.
break the promise. Whoosh!
It's like I said before, Stuffing Kun. Keep deep down. You're not selfish at all, you know. Try new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
Yay!
I'm delivering the line.
Yay, I'm a good...
Totally into it.
I'm a good actor, yay!
I act good. Thanks, Sayori.
I got the moves.
I'm not sure if Sayori...
I got the moves.
I got the moves. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah! And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay?
That'll
That'll be my way of thanking you!
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
You're gonna die at the end! Yay!
Yay!
Now you...
Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Dear
Sunshine, where you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish you away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue.
No shit.
It's a secret, but I trust you too. But if it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Boop, 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 boop. I have a crush on you.
Sayori, this is just a guess, but... Did you wait until this morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit. You can't. You talking. I'm sorry.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
Get off my...
I forgot to do it.
Get off my script. No!
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. Oh, I tried my best.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I didn't mean to say...
Oh, stuffing cunt.
I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah, especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem yet. Ever. Ever!
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Monica! Monica!
Now flip the coin.
Oh, shit. No, I don't need to flip the coin for this one. Hi, Stephen Khan!
Oh my god.
Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good! Good to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Like, full force, ears ready to go, bitch. You'd let me know. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want me to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Stephen Kun. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true.
Hashtag in the
I
past.
hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading a poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I feel like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different that's your line, I'm sorry. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about repressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now, or like whatever? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I had to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hashtag relatable.
Hole in the wall. Hole in the wall. It wouldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. Appearance I for clue? No! I can't say! A real blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retainers already scarfed with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hall of infinite. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in.
My goodness, this is a goddamn anime Michael Jackson.
Hee hee. Shimon. So, what you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful, especially against living things. What was the inspiration behind... sorry, that's your line, I'm sorry. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I was watching Michael Jackson. I mean, that I had some kind of epiphany about Michael Jackson recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink, you fucking idiot. Take the pen off the paper, you idiot. So just move your fucking hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.